Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have an extra special comparison for you guys today. Shawn Flexitron Rhoden and Roelly the Beast Winklaar, 2018 Mr. Olympia event. Shawn Rhoden, he of course defeated Phil Heath. A lot of people would have you believe that Phil Heath defeated himself with his distension in the midsection. Other than that, Phil probably would have, with all due respect to Rhoden. Hey, Rhoden won. Now, Rhoden won on that midsection. Like I said, Phil defeated himself. Roelly the Beast Winklaar, he placed third. So if Rhoden did not defeat Phil, it would have been Rhoden for second and Bunder, Roelly the Beast Winklaar for third. They would have been neck and neck. Would the judges have actually given the victory to Roelly Winklaar? His midsection was in check. I apologize. Let's go through these shots. And with all due respect to Rhoden, hey, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. So if I believe that Roelly Winklaar defeated Rhoden, I'll tell you the truth. And in the front double, I have to kind of side with Roelly Winklaar. Thin skin, things of that nature for Rhoden for sure, and the wheels. But I mean, you can only go so far with that. I mean, Bunder, Roelly Winklaar, he is awesome. Now for this one, we're going to have a couple of other pictures too. These are from the finals. And you can see Rhoden, he's just as crisp, maybe even crisper. Bunder, his midsection looks better. Roelly Winklaar, I apologize if you guys don't know that nickname, Bunder. Roelly Winklaar, the Beast. He looks better. His midsection looks better. He doesn't look as beastly. Here is another shot of the prejudging. This is the first day again, because Roelly has the red little tiny posing trunks, and you can see the midsection not as separated, but he seems to be more vascular. But I think in both cases, I think Roelly is doing enough to defeat Flexitron in that front double. Close though. Front lat spread is a different situation. You have the thin skin, and it's a little bit obvious in the pictures, in the wheels. You can see that. Upper body's pretty close, but you can see that thin skin edge that Shawn Rhoden has. So in live on stage for the judges, it would be 10 times as much. And here, Shawn might actually have an edge in the upper body. I don't know, though. Here's the finals. Wow. Wow. The Beast, my soul. Look at that. His upper body. Have you ever seen Roelly? His lats so Dorian-esque. I have not. Of course, at the end of the day, Rhoden still has the better detail. Now, one more say on it here. This is the finals. Now, here is the day before once again. So this is when the judges made their first decision on this. And yeah, Rhoden, an edge in the condition of the wheels. You can see that. But Roelly is 10 times wider. He is a friggin' big dude. All the way big dude. Wow, 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 wow. Go to the side. In which case, I think Roelly, he shows his thickness here. Look at the size of the arm difference. Now, the actual pec itself, I like Flexitron, Shawn Rhoden. The display, he stands up nice and straight. And I can hear you guys now. But Mark's Max Muscle, you missized this once again. Shawn Rhoden is not that much taller than Roelly. Look at how peeled, pizzizzled, both guys in the lower half. Bunder as well. Look at the quad separation. Unbelievable. Here is the actual on stage in the finals. And you can see, guys, Roelly, he sits so low that it looks like he's going to sit down. That's about it. Sit down on those massive hamstrings. Now, most of the shots, he did look more conditioned from the front, the abs, things of that nature. But from the side, might even give an edge to Roelly, the prejudging, the first day in muscle separation. But all in all, I don't know. Have one more look at the prejudging. He's so much shorter. So much shorter. I mean, if you were to size them as their actual heights, Roelly would look so much bigger. But that's just not the case. It's close, guys. It's close from the side. Go to the side tricep. And yeah, it is what it is. Shawn, he's hitting it different. It's not to spec, and obviously this is a hoo-ha pose position. Both guys just look unbelievable. These are perfectly conditioned, polished athletes ready for the stage, both worthy of a win. And here is the next day. And you can see, it seems the steam was sapped out of them. Judges had them up there hitting the shots over and over again. And that is the true test of your true champions, whoever has the most condition. Not just conditioning in bodybuilding terms, but if you were a boxer, wrestler, UFC, condition means, you're able to continue on with it. Doesn't matter how good you are in the gym for a couple of seconds. Gotta hold that pose. And I think, maybe Rhoden in the side tricep. Hard to find Roelly hitting it like this. Let's have a look at the back. And this is an eye-opener. This is an eye-opener for sure. Roelly, he's better. He's better than I thought. He's better than I thought he was going to do. The back, he's winning, definitely winning in the upper half. But Shawn Rhoden is legendarily peeled. I was so pizzled at the 2018 Olympia. Here's the finals. And I think Roelly, he's out-angling him a little bit. He's stepping back a little bit past the line because he's huge. He's huge. And he is very impressive against Rhoden. Is he not? Again, the walnut buttocks, more peeled for Rhoden. It's not a glute competition though, guys. Here's the rear double. Now, I could be in trouble from this rear double. If I give this one to the beast. Rhoden, ultimately, he is thinner skinned. He is more things of that nature. Both guys not bad in the calves. Nobody talks about either of these guys' calves, but highly inserted, I think, in both cases, but they both worked on them. Here's the finals. Yeah. I think if the judges are stuck between a rock and a hard place, they're probably going to go with the more conditioned athlete, which seems to be Rhoden. But the more I look at this, the hamstrings for Roelly, plus he could be a little wider, looks a little more dense, hardly packed for Rhoden in the Christmas tree area. But still wider hamstrings. This is a good match, guys. Here's an abs and thigh. But this is from the prejudging, the first day, individual posing routine for Rhoden. And this is from the finals for Roelly Winklaar. Roelly actually is just as aesthetically pleasing, I think. I think Rhoden, maybe thinner skinned. Hard to say. Here is from the finals. And I guess this is your final say on the abs and thigh. And realistically, they both look good and all. But any judge would look at these two specimens and then they would tell you that Rhoden is more conditioned. He has more separation in the muscles. He just looks like I said, he just looks overall better conditioned. But having said that, Roelly, for a beast, he has one of the best abs and thighs. And dare I say, one of the best midsections of the entire lineup in 2018. Finish this one off with a surprisingly good most muscular for Flexitron. He should never even hit the most muscular crab position. Just stay away from it. It's actually pretty form-fitting. They're both kind of going the same direction with the pose. And Rhoden more than holding his own in this situation. Winning in the midsection for here, or for this shot, I would suggest, is Rhoden. Wow. And this is a crab position. This is from... The first shot there was actually from the finals for Roelly, and it was the prejudging for Rhoden. This is they're both little tongue-tied. This is both from the prejudging the first day, as you can see from the little tiny red posing trunks of Roelly the Beast Winklaar, and he does hit the pose pretty good. And Shawn Rhoden does not strike the pose very good. At the end of the day, guys, do I think Roelly the Beast Winklaar was robbed of maybe even winning the Olympia? in 2018? Well, judging from that abs and thigh shot, I gave you my opinion on it. And if that goes to show you anything from the front, from the rear, it would have been even more devastating of a difference. But all in all, man, oh man, Roelly, he was pretty good, guys. He was pretty good. But I mean, it is what it is. Roelly got third. If not for Phil, they would have been neck and neck for sure. And yeah, Shawn got first. So I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. But if it went the way of Bunder, I would say it was because of the overall size and impact that he did have, that he did possess. But I mean, not much more impactful than having skin that you can see right through and you can see all the little details and muscles and fibers. Shawn Rhoden, may he rest in peace, one of the greatest of all time. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Subscribe. And, yeah, have a great one.